This video is about healing inner wounds, and as we heal those inner wounds, the external world reality that we live in must shift to match the new alignment. Recently, many of you know, we've lost our home in the Malibu fires and a lot of other big events that have happened in the meantime. I see it as a reflection of the external shifting to match the new internal. I want to tell you some of my experiences with this and share some wisdom. Watch this video. As many of you know, I've been doing spiritual work for about 20 years. I've been diving deep into daily practices for the last 8 years intensely, literally living what I preach and coaching others who are going through it as well and getting multiple lessons as I'm teaching. It's been so mutually enlightening, and I've loved every second of it, and I will continue to do this probably the rest of my life. But what I want to say about this is, recently, as of a couple years ago, I started noticing that my healing was going to an elevated level. It was quick healing, it was big healing, and it was deep healing. I had to literally look at every single thing in the world that I had been running from, that I had been hiding from, that I had been distancing myself from in any way. And when I came face to face with my biggest, scariest fears, I realized that that's when I was free. And so recently, it's been about a year of watching the external world reality around me start to line up with the internal shift that I've been having. But recently, it's been intense. We just went through the fires, as I mentioned, in Malibu and lost our home. We have been so divinely guided this entire time, by the way. I am not homeless. I was houseless. But there are so many beautiful people and supportive people around me that have really come forward to make me feel like this transition is guided and it is okay and it is for the highest good. What happened to our community and the collective consciousness is not okay. It is devastating and scary, and there's a lot of suffering going on. But when you can look at your individual reality within that, you can start to see what it can mean for you, and what it can mean for your growth, and what it can mean for a fresh start, a rebirth, a new beginning. And so that's the way I've taken this. And so I want to talk a little bit more about it. This is just whatever comes up. There's nothing planned. I just push play as usual. But for me, it's been interesting to see that every single level of my life that I ever gave power away to has returned to me. As I've allowed myself to do healings on attachment trauma in my own life, with parents, with attachment to an old career, with attachment to old loves, with attachment to homes, with these types of things, what I've noticed is I've come face to face with each one of them and been set free. Maybe not in a graceful, beautiful way, losing your house, having it burned down, and having to literally leave and be homeless with no notice is not fun. But at the same time, I noticed how damn strong I've become as well. And so the point is, when your internal world reality starts to shift and heal, and you do this inner child work, and you do this inner wound work, which I preach all day long because it is everything, in my opinion, in my experience, your outside world will reflect it. Your outside world will come to meet you where you are and say, see, you've upgraded. See, you've gone to the next phase. See, you are so much more capable than you ever knew. See, you are being led and divinely guided. When you surrender whatever you think is outside of you that gives you any sense of self or power or security, and all of that is gone, you realize it was never about that anyway. It really never was. We assign our power to things because we're not raised in a way that we are allowed to or taught to own our own authentic self, own our own abilities, to feel like we are enough on our own. We are taught that we need external. We need someone else's opinion. We need someone to survive. And as children, you do need people to survive. But what needs to happen is you coming into the awareness through experience, maybe like me, or through learning through others, that truly all you need is to know your own power and to own it in every moment and to sit in the fire when it's happening, to sit in the discomfort of what's being talked about or what's being experienced, but to sit in that fire and hold and say, my presence is my power, and no one will ever take it, and nothing will ever take it, and it will never be anywhere but right here, because now I experience that. And when you can feel like you come home to yourself, you realize that home is not out there. It's not with a person or a house or a career or an idea or a friend group. Power and truth is here, and wherever you go, you bring it. And so wherever I go, I'm staying in this beautiful condo right now for another month, and then I don't know, but I feel home, and I feel safe, and I feel secure, and I feel the same. Actually, I feel more. I feel more grounded and more strong and powerful than ever before, because I don't have to worry about anything else being conditional of my powerful feelings or of my ability to love or of my ability to figure it out and care for others and feel deeper and deeper compassion. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my own story with you recently of really doing that inner work and having your external environment show up in a new way for you and facing the biggest fears I've ever had. I had to face this last year, literally all of them, all of them. And it's a big year for me. They say 40 is the year of wisdom. Well, I turned 40 this year, and look, I mean, it's true wisdom happens when you can look at the scariest things in your whole entire life and say, I'm not only good, I'm really good. So I encourage you all to keep doing the work, keep healing the wounds, keep facing the things that you do not want to look at, that you think will confirm the lie that you have about yourself, that you're not enough, or you're not worthy, or you're not deserving, or you don't fit in, or whatever the heck they are. There's so many of them. You're different, whatever. Face them. Let your reality be your reality. Own that truth. I hope you have a beautiful day. Please check the links below, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.